Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I hope everyone can hear me. If the sound is good, just type in the chat. I hope everyone can hear me. This is the stream where we talk about the sound is good. Just type in the chat closer. I hope everyone can hear me. This is the stream where we talk about the sound is good. Just type in the chat closer. I hope everyone can hear me. This is the stream where we talk about the sound is good. Just type in the chat closer. I hope everyone can hear me. This is the stream where we talk about the sound is good. Just type in the chat closer. This is the stream where we talk about the sound is good. Just type in the chat closer. This is the stream where we talk about the sound is good. Just type in the chat closer. This is the stream where we talk about the sound is good. Just type in the chat closer. This is the stream where we talk about the sound is good. Just type in the chat closer. This is the stream where we talk about the sound is good. Just type in the chat closer. This is the stream where we talk about the sound is good. Just type in the chat closer. This is the stream where we talk about the sound is good. Just type in the chat closer. This is the stream where we talk about the sound is good. Just type in the chat closer. This is the stream where we talk about the sound is good. Just type in the chat closer. This is the stream where we talk about the sound is good. Just type in the chat closer. This is the stream where we talk about the sound is good. Just type in the chat closer. This is the stream where we talk about the sound is good. Just type in the chat closer. This is the stream where we talk about the sound is good. Just type in the chat closer. This is the stream where we talk about the sound is good. Just type in the chat closer. This is the stream where we talk about the sound is good. Just type in the chat closer. This is the stream where we talk about the sound is good. Just type in the chat closer. This is the stream where we talk about the sound is good. Just type in the chat closer. This is the stream where we talk about the sound is good. Just type in the chat closer. This is the stream where we talk about the sound is good. Just type in the chat closer. This is the stream where we talk about the sound is good. Just type in the chat closer. This is the stream where we talk about the sound is good. Just type in the chat closer. This is the stream where we talk about the sound is good. Just type in the chat closer. This is the stream where we talk about the sound is good. Just type in the chat closer. This is the stream where we talk about the sound is good. Just type in the chat closer. This is the stream where we talk about the sound is good. Just type in the chat closer. This is the stream where we talk about the sound is good. Just type in the chat closer. This is the stream where we talk about the sound is good. Just type in the chat closer. This is the stream where we talk about the sound is good. Just type in the chat
I told you. Other than 3 weeks. 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 I told you.
معلمون يحبوننا. معلمون يحبوننا.
يحبون.
معلمون يحبوننا.
يحبون is a plural. يحبون.
معلمون يحبوننا.
يحبون is a plural. يحبون
معلمون يحبوننا.
يحبون is a plural. يحبون
معلمون يحبوننا.
يحبون is a plural.
معلمون يحبوننا. I think it should be good now. What does it sound like? Sorry, there's a lot of mix-up somewhere. Yeah, I'm getting recording that the sound is very bad. Yeah.
think it should be good. I want to guess it should be good now. Yes. If we have the word yuhibbunana, let's try to do this. Yuhibbunana. Yuhibbu is the present tense of he loves. When there are many, plural, yuhibbuna. And what's the object? Yuhibbuna na. Yuhibbunana. They love us. How did we reach here? We said al-muallimuna أو معلمون يحبوننا. معلمون our teachers يحبوننا love us. I told you, how do you know when the possessive or the pronoun which we identify here is at the end? So I identify whether this is attached to a noun or to a pronoun. We know it's when it's na at the end, we're sure that it's plural. But for a verb, I broke this down before, the noun will remain. The noun will remain. And for a noun, the noun will disappear. Noun will disappear. The noun will disappear. يحبوننا يحبوننا معلمون يحبوننا. Let's try to make it easy. Sorry, just trying to move some things out of the way. Let's get this guy out of the way too. Yes. Back to business. معلمون يحبوننا. معلمون يحبوننا. ونحن, and we. Where? And. That's a conjunction. Where always we have a conjunction in red. Let's erase some of this. This is not our usual convention. When we have a blue, a pink, it's a verb. معلمون يحبوننا يحبوننا. ونحن, and this is just a conjunction. نحن, we. That's نحن, we. نحن, we. نحبهم. Observe the pattern. We had, remember, we had يحبون. Now we have نحبهم. نحب. نحب. يحبون. نحب. We love. In نحب we don't say نحبون. No, we don't say that. We don't say نحبون. Please, we only say نحب. We love them. Even though it's plural, we say نحب. We love them. يحبون. They love. They love. نحب. We love. In the other part, we added يحبون na, us, as the object. Here we are going to add نحب هم. Hum, the hum will be added. This is the object. يحبون na, they love us. نحبهم, we love them. You see that these two are what? They are objects of this verb. They are objects of this verb. This is the verb. This is the verb. And this is the object of the verb. يحبوننا, they love us. نحبهم, we love them. All of this in the present continuous tense. معلمونا يحبوننا ونحبهم. Hum is them. So pay attention to that. معلمونا يحبوننا ونحبهم. معلمونا يحبوننا ونحبهم. Oh, there's something off a bit. Okay, something is off. Now, a lot of glitch today. So, we said what? In Arabic, we say يحبون, they love. نحب, we love. We don't say نحبون because it's plural, no. The two plurals in Arabic are we and they. We نحب, we love. يحبون, they love. ونحن نحبهم. نحب, this is a verb, and the hum at the end is a noun. Pay attention. نحبهم. Hum, this is another pronoun. They. يخلصون. MashaAllah. I gave you a beautiful example of this before. أخلص يخلص. I told you, if a verb appears on the scale of أفعل, أخلص, أخلص, it doesn't matter if what you have at the beginning is a hamza. It doesn't really matter if what we have at the beginning is a hamza. If it's hamza, how do you know it's a past tense? It will end in a fatha. أخلص, that's the root word. أخلص, أخلص. It's past tense. If one, and this is an addition. I told you this is an addition to it. This hamza is an addition to it in the past tense. If you want to convert this to a present tense with I, the hamza will remain, but it will become O. Then the rest will follow. Ukhlisu. And at the end, it will have what? It will have a dhamma. Ukhlisu. Akhlasa means to be dutiful. Akhlasa, he was dutiful. Ukhlisu, I am being dutiful, like present continuous. Then, if it's they we want to say, what do we say? We say yukhlisuna. If it's they, akhlasa will become ukhlisu. Ukhlisu will become yukhlisuna. That's easy to understand. Ukhlisu will become what? Let's put this in the same color. This will become what? Yukhlisun. Yukhlisu. Ukhlisu, yukhlisu. That's close, right? Ukhlisu, yukhlisu. Yukhlisun. Yukhlisun. From ikhlas. Yukhlisun. But because it's plural, what do we say? We put a wa and nun. Let's put a wa and nun. Let's just use a black color. Yukhlisuna. Yukhlisuna. Akhlasa. Yukhlisun. This is what? This is in the continuous tense. Something that you are doing now. Yukhlisuna. They are what? They are being dutiful. They are being sincere. They are being, like that. He says what? معلمون يحبوننا ونحن نحبهم. هم يخلصون. They are sincere. They are dutiful. They are doing whatever they are supposed to do. هم يخلصون. I will say يخلصون in its whole of itself. It's a verb. يخلصون from the root word أخلص. Why is it that I'm taking time to explain this to us? If you go into the dictionary, Arabic dictionary, and you're looking for yukhlisuna, you will not find. Arabic dictionary, and you put yukhlisuna, you will not find. So, you have to know how to use the dictionary. And without the dictionary, I'm not sure you can learn any language. So, hum yukhlisuna. They are what? They are being sincere. Fi, that's a conjunction. Fi, in, fi, in, means in. Amali, him, If you look at the him here, you should know that that's the plural pronoun. Him, there. Amalihim. They are there. It depends on the usage. If it's used with a noun, it is there. If it is used with a verb, it is they. Easy. Amalihim. Amalihim. In their amal, in their work. They are sincere and dutiful in discharging their responsibilities. Wa nahnu. Nahnu is another one. We nukhlisu. Look at the way we're playing with it. Yukhlisuna wa nukhlisu. And what? And we are sincere. Nukhlisu. We're gonna work on that, don't worry. Wa nukhlisu fi mahabbatihim. In their love, we are sincere in loving them. Mahabbat. Mahabbat means what? Love. Mahabbatu, love. The him at the end is the what? Is the pronoun. Mahabbatihim. So that's the way we broke it down. وَنَحْنُ نُخْلِصُ فِي مَحَبَّتِهِم. Let's go back to where we're working. We said يُحِبُّونَنَا وَنُحِبُّهُمْ. يُخْلِصُونَ وَنُخْلِصُ. يُحِبُّونَ وَنُحِبُّ. Where did we write that? يُحِبُّونَ نُحِبُّ. That is about loving. Let's do أخلص. يخلصون. عفوا. يخلصون. They are sincere. And we say what? نخلص. The same pattern. And we are sincere. يخلصون. يخلصون. They are sincere. ونخلص. And we are sincere too. ويخلصون في. So the other area I want you to pay attention to is how to use it with a preposition. أخلص في. He's sincere. In English you may want to say with. Is sincere with him. But here it's used as is sincere in doing something for him. Is sincere in his action, and we are sincere in our love. يخلصون في نخلص في محبة. في محبة. نخلص في المحبة. We are sincere, we are submissive when we are in love. ويخلصون في عمل. In work, at work. If you want to put R, we'll put him, and here we'll put na at the end. وَنُخْلِصُ فِي مَحَبَّتِنَا. I think at this juncture, we can call it a day. And we really can, how do I say this? I hope that you've learned something today. I hope that you have learned something today, and I pray that this works for you and you gain something. So what we did today is معلمون يحبوننا ونحن نحبهم هم يخلصون في عملهم ونحن نخلص في محبتنا. What do I want you to go home with? You have learned some vocabularies today. You have learned some usage today. And it's not only that you have learned, we have broken it down for you to make you understand it better, to like understand what you are doing. And this is very important. I don't believe the way to, how do I say this? I really don't believe the way to learning Arabic is just by memorizing stuff. How many things do you want to memorize? You need to understand what you are learning. Okay? So what we did today is, if a fi'l is a verb is on the scale of af'ala, the mudari, the present tense will be yuf'ilu. Whether it's uf'ilu or yuf'ilu or tuf'ilu or nuf'ilu, like that in the singular. If it has a plural, we say yuf'iluna, they, but not all plural. If it is we say nuf'ilu and not nuf'iluna. So that's the way to say it. So I encourage you to find some more verbs and work on them. Let me give an example. The example here, the two words that was used here, because it's a story, right, is akhlasa and ahabba. I want to give you some challenge. Let's write some, maybe 3, 4, 5 words, verbs, and I want you to transform. Just not only transform them, and use them in sentences. Make use of your dictionaries. It's easy way, right? So if I give you the verb akrama, I'm not going to tell you the meaning. And I give you the word ahsana. I give you the verb ajbara. Akrama, the same pattern, don't worry. Akrama, ahsana, ajbara. أطعم. And let me give a final one. We can say أدخل. And I will give you a hint about that. Look at the ayah where I said وَيَرَأَيْتَ النَّاسَ يُدْخِلُونَ. أَدْخَلَ يُدْخِلُ. أَدْخَلَ يُدْخِلُ. You can get that from there. أَدْخَلَ يُدْخِلُ. If you're going to go practice on this, go practice on it. This is, you tell me what tense is this, then you convert it, where it's past tense anyway. Then you convert it to what? To the present tense. Pay attention and you put the tashkil to know whether it's having a fatha or kasra or dhamma. Then you try to use it in a sentence. Make use of your dictionary. Send it to me in the group. It's easy. I can review it for you before the next class. Ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and yubarik fikum, to give you barakah and to bless your effort. هذا وصل اللهم وبارك على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه وذريته ومن والاه والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته.